In 1981, Pass the Couche was a #1 hit for Jamaican group The Mighty Diamonds. Producer Gussie Clarke is here to give us the backstory behind that song in this week's Fiwi Culture segment.
Pass the Kouchie on the left hand side. Pass the Kouchie on the left hand side. It a go burn.
In 1981, you produced Pass the Couche for Mighty Diamonds. How did that song come about? Where was it recorded?
It was recorded at our studio at Crossroads in Music Works, really, 56 Flight Road. That's basically was the base. And it arose out of an idea where, you know, I personally love the rhythm. And I was working with the Diamonds, we have a great working relationship, and I said to them, you know, I have a feeling about the song, write something for it. And they wrote the song Pass the Couche. The rest was history.
What do you recall about the recording session? What was the vibe like in the studio working with the Diamonds?
No, Music Works Studio at Slipe Road, you know, it was like a family thing. It was a team thing, because I have learned years ago and recognized also that, look, there's no me, it is us, it is we, it is a team. So I had a team of great engineers, I had a team of great musicians, I had a team of great personal songwriters, you know, project coordinators. I just had a great team, and I recognized that, you know, I need a little of each to end up with something good, and it worked.
It was a cool and lovely breezy afternoon. How did you feel when you got nowhere?
But I knew it had all the components to become a hit song. And, you know, everybody felt that way also. And the whole thing of the vibe and weed and Kouchie and Diamonds and Rasta, it was a good timing, you know. When I'm into a project, I'm into this project. When I'm done with the project, I move on to our next project. I have different approaches when I approach a recording. Firstly, I approach it from a creative perspective. And when the artist has laid his vocals and we do everything, I look at it from a commercial perspective. What next do we need to do to make it work? So that's the kind of approach I took, and it just felt good from day one. One of my fundamental views about music is that a song make it a singer. Song come before the singer in my world and in my view, and I'll do what is best for the song firstly. Because don't care how the song is, if the right person don't sing the song, it will not end up how it should be.
So I left my gate and went out for a walk. As I passed the dreadlocks camp, I heard them.
A song make it a singer, not a singer make it a song first. And quality of content is always king in how I look at things. I don't care nobody tell me.
Pass the Kouchie on the left hand side. Pass the Kouchie on the left hand side. It a go burn.
How did Pass the Couche become Pass the Dutchie by musical youth?
Well, actually, you know, the song took on a great impact globally, London, New York, everywhere. So, you know, it attracted their attention, and we got a call saying that, you know, musical youth, how do they want to do a new recording and change Kouchie to Dutch, and I had to refer them to the Mighty Diamonds, because with respect to this copyright side of it, I had nothing to do with it. We lick over a rhythm, which was wrong then. We had no right permission, but it was the nature of the beast, so we did it. But for me, it has done the greatest thing for me ever in my entire career, because I kind of look back and I said, but wait, I plant the corn and I can't read the barn. So I went and I go and look and understood everything about copyright and music publishing. Till at this point, you know, what we have learned have benefited so many other, you know, music creators and everything. At that time, Jamaica was basically a talent scout headquarters.
For the spirit of Jah, you know, he leads me on.
We're now in Loidersville, St. Catherine, and it's time for our Why Pree Vox Pop segment. What are some of the issues that are affecting Jamaica that you'd like to see the government tackle in 2024? Well, members of the public shared their views, so listen up.
Why Pree?
All right, we all know that the crime and violence is a big issue in our society. I think the country needs to fix that first. And of course, the second one now is that we need more jobs in our community, and of course, jobs in terms of not just qualification, but also skilled workers.
From my specific community, there's the infrastructure and the road planning. That is a major concern, and I would love to see cleaner streets and to take the homeless people off of the road, because sometimes they are of nuisance to the public.
There's two major things for me. One of them, definitely cost of living, especially where food is concerned. And the next thing, as a motorist, a vehicle owner, the road them terrible. Every minute I have to change front end parts. When I buy my car, I never that hear nothing shake now. A lot of shaking underneath there. Trust me, really bad.
Well, the crime is the major one, which started by the so I don't know how they're gonna fix that one. I don't think that one is gonna get fixed, never, but they have to try and implement something to keep down this crime.
I mean, I think there's a lot of issues that they can pay special attention to. I think one thing that I was talking to somebody about the other day was the lack of public beaches. You know, I think that the beaches, for me, the beach is a very important place where I go for release stress, de-stress, and more and more all of these beaches are being sold off, not to locals either. So I think that is something that needs to be addressed, you know, especially Bob Marley Beach. We keep on come back to the great.
Violence and crime. It needs to be tackled and dealt with properly and fast as well.
What are some of the issues where you would want to address? Let us know on all our social media platforms at Pree the Show on Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, Facebook, and of course YouTube. And tune in next week for more Why Pree.
Why Pree?
And that's how we say goodbye to Lloydus Vale and this week's episode of Pree the Show. Until next time, you don't know I'm your host, Nalda Addy. Peace. We say goodbye to Louida's. Sorry. Old man, stand up, guys. Yes, Father John.